Hi fellow travelers, it's Connie with Pack Your Bags Travel, coming to you live from Sandals Ochi in beautiful Ochos Rios, Jamaica. Joining me today is my very special BDM, Autumn, and we thought we'd have a little conversation, tell you a little bit about Sandals, the property, getting to Jamaica, traveling during COVID, and all the protocols in place. So, welcome Autumn.
Thank you so much. My name is Autumn Cake, like she said. I am the Business Development Manager for Eastern Upstate New York and Vermont. But today we are not in Vermont or New York. We are in sunny and 85 degrees here in Jamaica.
Sleeveless shirts.
It's amazing. It truly is just an amazing feeling, Connie. And I want to thank you so much for coming on. It's been such an amazing experience, right?
Yes, it's been absolutely amazing. It's so great to get away from everything, get back to the beach, get my feet in the sand, and just enjoy the property. It's such a beautiful property.
It really is, guys. And the point of us coming on this call is just to let you know that travel is back. Travel is here, and we are so excited to invite you. We do have a bunch of special guests this evening, but before we start, I want to dive into Connie's experience because I think that's very important right now. So Connie, why don't you tell everybody, your experience before we got to Jamaica, the travel authorization, the COVID test, how did that work for you?
Well, the all protocols and everything have kept me very busy because it's a lot of work as a travel advisor to keep on top of everything. So my clients are aware of all the protocols, regulations, so they can get to destination just fine. So coming to Jamaica, currently you have to have a negative COVID test 3 days prior to coming. So in my area, which most of you are from the Albany area, there's several easy ways of doing it. I've done it at UAlbany. This time I did it at Walgreens, a drive-through. They send it out to you, you rub it up there a little bit, send it back, and you got the results in an hour, which was great instead of having my brain tickled at UAlbany. So that was, I've had my brain tickled several times. And then 7 days prior, you get on to visit Jamaica and you have to fill out a government authorization form in order to travel. And really it's just the logistics. They want to know who you are, where you're staying, how you're getting there, how long you're staying for, and just some general information. It's all part of, keeping track of everybody and tracing and just knowing what's going on. So that's the easy part. You print it out and you take it with you to the airport.
That's awesome. Super easy.
Super
fun.
Easy. Mm-hmm.
And it honestly, it seems a little threatening when you're looking at all of the stuff that you have to do, but it really is easy, and it gets you even more excited to know that you have everything that you need and you're ready to travel. So we got our COVID test, we have our travel authorization form, now we're ready to go, right? So we get to the airport, we travel to Jamaica Sangster Airport. And how was that experience? Was the airport busy? Was it crowded? How did you feel about that?
The airport, well, first of all, the planes aren't crowded, which is wonderful. Plenty of room to stretch out, which is always nice, a little extra room. The airport wasn't crowded, and I always do Club Mobe. And if you're a client of mine, you're very familiar. We only do Club Mobe. So we get escort service through, head-of-line escort service through Immigration and Customs. But as soon as you get off the plane, they sanitize your hands. You go to another section, you sanitize, and they do temperature checks. Then you go to another. So the whole way through the process, which is a very quick process, they take your temperature, they sanitize your hands, they make your paperwork is all set, and it's very, very quickly. And once you get through the immigration and then you claim your luggage, you get through customs, and you go right to the Sandals Lounge to check in at the Sandals Lounge and or over to Club Mobe. But we really didn't have a whole lot of time. Our transfer was waiting for us, and they took our bags and put us on our transfer and whisked us away. So it was almost easier getting here, getting off, and getting on the transfer to the resort than getting to the Albany airport and parking and schlepping your bags and checking in and security. And it's much easier here in Mobe.
Yeah, it was super quick. And then once we got in our transfer, it took about an hour and a half to get to Sandals Ochi, but let me tell you, it is worth the drive.
It's worth it.
So we got to Sandals Ochi, we get off of our transfer. How was that process? How were you greeted? With the temperature check?
Well, first of all, again, they sanitize your hands once you get on your transfer. They sanitize your hands when you get off the transfer, and they do your temperature check. And another great thing is you never touch your luggage. Once they put it on the bus, the transfer, you don't touch it. And it's not a COVID thing. You're on vacation, and Sandals does an excellent job of instilling that true vacation mode from the moment you arrive on property. So we did our temperature check, our hand sanitation, and we got whisked away to the club level lounge and the butler lounge. And we did our check-in right there, quick, easy, offer you a cocktail, offer you one of my favorite things is when you arrive, you get a cold, wet towel that's always scented with some amazing scent that smells like you're in the middle of a spa somewhere.
Yes.
And so that's always such a great, just a deep
Lemon zest.
lemon
feeling.
zest, yep, relax, deep breath, and you're finally on vacation, and you have an amazing Sandals staff to help take care of you, point you in the right direction, and assist you with anything you need.
Right. So, you are taken care of. They pretty much hold you the whole way through, which is amazing, amazing experience. So we got in our room. Our rooms were beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just light, airy, gorgeous, beachfront view, amazing. I had to hook Connie up because she loves the beach, and she loves
all
her
about the beach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She loves her travel. She's very, very experienced when it comes to sandals, and that's why I invited her here so she can go through this experience with you guys and make you feel confident when you're traveling. So after we got checked in our room, we were all starving. So
Starving.
where did we go to dinner last night, and how amazing was it? Like, honestly.
Okay. So Autumn says, I've been to Sandals, beaches, been there, done that, keep coming back because I love it. Autumn talked us into going to Soy last night, which is their sushi. I don't do sushi. My food has to be dead, really dead, and usually eat grass kind of thing. So we go to Soy, and they have lined us up, and it's gorgeous, and we have special cocktails, and I didn't know what to order, and one of the ladies, there's another travel agent traveling with us, and she made some recommendations, and I had a poached lobster and then something else with a Philly steak, I'm not sure what it is, and they bring it on the beautiful plate, and I love my chopsticks, and it was delicious. So I ate sushi last night. I was so happy.
Not only did she eat sushi, she ate it all.
I did.
You would have never known.
That was appetizer. So it's an all-inclusive property. So why have a dinner or dinner reservation and just go to that one place? So we went to Soy for appetizers, and then we went next door to Kimonos for our teppanyaki experience. And then we hit somewhere else, and I don't remember, where it was, but we went somewhere else for dessert afterwards. So it's not just, let's go eat at this one place. You can hop around to different places, and if you eat early enough, you could go to dinners, go to 2 different restaurants for dinner.
You really could. I mean, Connie's getting lobster tonight.
Yes, I am.
So she's really excited for that. She's been begging for lobster, so we got to get her some lobster. But you can literally eat as much as you want here, and that's the amazing part. And the food is global gourmet 5-star dining. So the food is amazing. It's spectacular.
It's amazing. And there's lots of healthy options. There's a lot. Like I said, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of girl. We go to Mariners at all the Sandals properties that it has the Mariners. Jerk chicken is our thing.
Yes.
I got to have the jerk chicken in the festival. So that is my lunch every single day. So then at dinner time, we hop around and do our appetizers, our dinner, and our dessert at different places because I have to have my jerk.
She does. She really does. She's not lying. That was the first thing she said to me. Autumn, I got jerk jack. But it seriously is amazing. I mean, what's the worst about going to a resort and the food is terrible, right? It kind of ruins your whole vacation.
Then you're stuck.
Yeah, because, we all love food, whether you want to hate it, admit it or not. But it truly makes the experience at Sandals Resorts, and it just really tops off that 5-star luxury that we offer for all of our guests.
And what tops off the food is the drinks.
Yes.
So I have a club level room, which is fantastic. I'm looking right over the beach, a beautiful balcony, and we have a stocked mini bar. So our mini bar has sodas, juices, beer, Red Stripe beer, because when you're in Jamaica, of course, you got to drink the Red Stripe.
Yes.
And white wine, champagne, and then we have some stocked liquor bottles. So you have your basics, your vodka, your rum, your red wine, your gin, and I think a whiskey. Yes. But I like a little cocktail in my room, but it's more fun to go to the beach bar.
Yes.
And ask, what do they recommend? What do they serve? Because there's all kinds of great options. And we had a wonderful beach staff today who checked on us every time we turned around. She was there. Can I get you something to drink? Do you need something else? She brought us some specialty things that she made up herself just to try. One of them I didn't like, honestly. I didn't like it. That's not a problem. You don't like it, they'll take it back. They'll make you another one. It's nothing. Everything, no problem.
And the bartenders here are kind of in addition to our playmakers as
Yes.
well. You know, they really do make the experience. The bartenders are there to make sure you're having fun, you're enjoying life. You know, they do a bunch of games and stuff. It really is a good time. So speaking of bartending and speaking of all the fun that we've had, what is on your to-do list for this week? What are you planning on doing? What are you most excited for? And then also tell everybody what we're sitting on top of right now.
Okay. So usually when I vacation, because life is so stressful with the 3 kids and the hubby and the working and the carrying on, when I come on vacation, I like to just chill on the beach. However, I've spent the last year just doing nothing. So now that I'm here, we've been doing a lot of stuff. Today we got involved with the Playmakers. That's the entertainment staff and team. They come around, they talk to you, they get you out. We got involved in a game on the beach today with other couples. That was a lot of fun. We were going to take the Catamaran Cruise, the little Hobie Cats out today because I love the Hobie Cats. We didn't get there, but we can always look into doing that tomorrow. And tonight, there's a lot of fun planned tonight. So there's the manager cocktail party, but he might be a little late tonight because he might be our special guest.
Uh-oh.
But we'll talk about that later. And then there's going to be a beach party right down on the beach. This particular resort is split into 2 sections, but they also have down on the beach area the beach club. And it's kind of has like a Miami Beach kind of theme. There's lots of music and tables and chairs and lovely couches and all these great little nooks and crannies to hang out. So there's going to be a big beach party down there tonight. And then at 10 o'clock, we are sitting on top of the Speakeasy. It is the only Speakeasy in the Caribbean. I hear there's a password to get in. I don't know it yet, but I know somebody who's going to be able to tell me the password to get in.
Giggle water.
Giggle water?
Giggle water.
Giggle water, okay. So tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going downstairs to the Speakeasy, and I have heard that the ladies that sing there are absolutely amazing, knock your socks off.
Amazing.
So not only am I in the beautiful island of Jamaica at a gorgeous Sandals property, I'm seeing entertainment. We saw entertainment last night. The ladies were singing. It was an acrobatic show. They're swinging from the hoops, and there was fire being thrown around. And it was just, you don't realize how much you miss the normalness of life that you're used to, how much you miss it until you see it again. So we're talking to other people. We're keeping our distance. I don't have my mask on. Everybody is separated. You know, Autumn has her mask on. The staff is always wearing their masks. We've talked to other resort guests. We wear our mask around property. Resort guests keep distance from each other. But I'm talking to other people. I'm seeing entertainment. I'm listening to people sing. I'm watching live music. And it's so much more of a vacation than it ever was before because we always took that stuff for granted. So now I'm here and I'm experiencing it, and I'm not coming back home, so you're gonna have to call me here. And I'm gonna keep it. I love the normalcy. It's just so nice to have that mental break.
Is. And the good thing about Sandals Ochi in particular is there's not a mask mandate.
Right.
So you wear your mask if you feel comfortable. The staff will always wear their mask, and that's what's important. But we ask you do it, you feel comfortable.
Right.
You don't have to wear a mask while you're walking around. It honestly feels like you're not in a pandemic anymore.
Exactly.
You're free. You're tested, you're free, you're good. You do get tested complimentary because Sandals, we love an all-inclusive, so we include our testing as well. Yeah. I believe, Connie, did you already get tested yet, or are you going to?
Yeah, that was nice. I get that question a lot from my clients, and when we checked in yesterday, you get your little check-in packet, and in that was our test already, our date, our time,
awesome.
Where to go, how to report, and Sandals sets that all up for you because they have your flight information, they know when you're leaving, and they arrange everything for you so you don't have to, and it's not a tickle the brain, it's just go in a little shiggy and they give you your results right then and there, and all you have to do is take it to the airport with you. They'll ask you at the counter, can I see your results? You show them your results, and you're on the plane and good to go.
Awesome. So, Connie, I have one last question for you before we invite our special guest, which I will tell you who he or she is. But, Connie, why now more than ever? And when I mean this by saying now more than ever, we've clearly all been through a pandemic. We all need to rely on people more at this point in life, right? Especially when traveling. I know as a business development manager, my job is to work with travel advisors, but I can tell you I've never used one, honestly. Me moving forward, I will never not use one. I know the struggles that they've been through. I know how hard they work. I truly do. I work with them every single day. I know their passion and I know their knowledge for, especially our resorts at Sandals. And Connie is one of the biggest role models for that. She's done everything. I mean, I invited her here. She's, my special guest is her, and she's done such an amazing job. And I just want you to tell everybody back at home why now more than ever should we use a travel advisor, because I think it truly is important, and that's something that moving forward we all need to do to make sure that we are safe and this doesn't happen again. With our trips.
Right. Well, first, thank you for your kind words. That was very nice. Thank you. And that's one of the things to me is a bonus of working with a travel advisor such as myself, because I work hard on developing these relationships. So yes, you're working with me, but I have a whole team of people behind me on property that I can reach out to if, God forbid, something goes wrong. I have somebody to call if something goes fantastic. I have somebody to call if you need that special gift in your room, or special arrangement, or special something. I have those people to go to. I never understood, and I've said this before, I never understood how somebody could get on an Expedia or an Orbitz or something and drop $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 down on a vacation and then not have anybody to talk to. So part of the reason that I take advantage of these invites of coming down is because I want to experience it for myself. I take my experience and what I've learned, and I bring that home to you. So I've traveled extensively. Up until last year, I travel 5, 6, 7 times a year. I try to get out there and have the experience. Years ago, so 25 years ago, it's our anniversary this year, married 25 years, I used a travel agent for my honeymoon 25 years ago. And it just made it, that was our first time we were traveling international, and it just made it so comfortable because she told us, this is how you get to the airport. When you land in destination, this is what's going to happen. This is what's immigration. This is what is customs. This is how you do things on property, what's expected. And I just think that there's a lot of value in working with a travel advisor such as myself that has been there, done it, experienced it. I'm there for you every step of the way. I help you find out which resort, especially with Sandals. There are so many properties that every single one is different. Even the beaches, if you're traveling with your family and you want to go to a beaches property, they're all very different. So we talk, and I see, knowing my knowledge of the properties, which one is going to best fit what you're looking for. Some have bigger beaches, some have bigger pools, some are large and there's a ton of stuff to do, and some are much smaller for a more quiet experience. It really depends on what you're looking for. So I take my knowledge, and with that knowledge, I help plan your perfect vacation. So you tick all those boxes and get exactly what you're looking for.
And that's what we need. That's honestly the best answer. I can't say anything else, But Connie, I just want to thank you, for telling everybody the truth about your experience. And this is honest to God. We've been through it. We've experienced it. It's time to honestly turn off the news and turn on the facts.
Turn off the news.
The facts are it's time to travel.
You can travel.
The facts are that you can travel. You don't have to quarantine for 2 weeks. That's not a thing.
Right.
You take a COVID test within 3 days and you're out of quarantine.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, please turn off the news. That's all I got to say with that. But we're here to tell you, everything that we've been through and what we go through when we get home, because we still have to work, right?
Yeah.
But we do it, and it works, and we get to enjoy this. I've been to Jamaica 4 times this year, and Connie's been too. So, we're ready, and the time is here.
Yes.
Now, I do have a special guest with us today. His name is Kevin Clark, and Kevin Clark is the general manager of this beautiful resort. And keep in mind, this is the biggest resort in Sandals' portfolio, which is amazing. And he runs this whole thing. So he is going to take my spot and have a conversation with Connie. So Kevin, come on down.
Come on
tell
over,
everybody
Kevin.
hello, and thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Autumn did an amazing job, isn't she?
Autumn is
She
amazing.
did
Yes,
an
she
amazing
is.
job.
She is.
Good stuff. So
Yes.
good to have you, and
thank you
it's
for
so good
having
to see
me.
you, and I know you're super excited about being here and having a good time as well. So
I am.
Good,
And the
pleasure.
resort is gorgeous. It's humongous. I haven't. Tomorrow we're taking a really extensive tour because we haven't had a lot of time because I just got in yesterday to
Right.
explore it all.
A tour of the resort.
Yeah. So I didn't know if perhaps you could give my clients just a general overview of how the resort is set up, and it's one resort, but there's so much different aspects
Yeah.
to it.
I mean, naturally, if you're looking for a vacation in the Caribbean and you want a place where you can physical or social distance, despite all that's happening, I think Sandals Ochi is the ideal spot.
Yes.
It's only 105 acres.
Only 105.
But, we have what we call a three different experience in one. So if you want to, get away and do the Butler Village, because we tend to refer to this location of the property as the rainforest. It's more flora and fauna and compact. And we also have the Riviera side of the properties where you're staying with panoramic view of the turquoise ocean, the Caribbean Sea, and that's amazing. And we have most of our restaurant and entertainment at that location as well. And we also have the beach club, which you spoke about earlier.
Yes, I love the beach
Which is
club.
brings you back to that Nikki Beach feel in the Caribbean. Lots of fun and lots of activities and all of that. So, that's amazing. Oh wow!
Oh.
Here we go again.
Another special
Another
guest.
special guest. So this is Elroy, and Elroy is what
Hi,
we refer
Elroy.
to as
Hello,
our
miss.
mixologist, right? And we call them bartenders, but he's more than a bartender.
More than a bartender?
So he's a mixologist. He's a show tender as well.
Show tender.
So if you want to see Elroy in action, he works out of the Polar Lounge, and because we give him so much work as well, sometimes you see in the daytime and at nights as well, and he can mix up your favorite drink. We have a special going on every day. So Elroy, what do we have here today?
Elroy, come over here. So we
come
want to get
come
you.
on in so everybody
we
can
want to
see
get you right
What-
on
what,
camera.
What are we
here.
serving today, Elroy?
What are we serving?
It's
is
mango daiquiri and strawberry daiquiri,
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah.
pineapple garnish, a little cherry on top.
Right. So it's Taste of the Caribbean, right?
Definitely so.
Oh my
It's very
word.
pretty.
Nice.
Very
And
pretty. I love it. Thank you.
It brings you the color of the sunset as well. So here is
Yes.
to many more
Many,
vacations.
many. Yes.
Thank you, Elroy.
All right,
And we also have one for autumn as well. So
Ooh, that's delicious. Thank you.
We'll serve autumn one. Yeah. So you have that beach club concept.
Yes.
As well, where there's activities day and night at the beach club. So we have entertainment staff that works there right around the clock, and we also have bartenders as well. So there's a lot happening at the beach club. So you have three distinct, within the resort. Again, we spoke about the 5-star global gourmet. We have amazing restaurants, amazing themed restaurants. With all that's going on now, once the clients get here, we no longer present a menu. We have QR codes. Once you
Yes.
get to the restaurant, you scan. It takes you through our cocktails that we're serving, all our wines for the evening, and all the meals that we're serving as well as special. So there's a lot happening on resort.
I've done that. It's been a lot of fun going around and scanning the QR codes, and then because there's so much on property we
Right,
want to
right.
eat and want to try, so you got to pick carefully. And I just want to go back to what you were saying about the fauna. The property is one of the most lush properties I have ever been to, and the amount of waterfalls there's water where you turn. There's waterfalls, and it's just beautiful to walk through and listen to. It's very serene, very relaxing. Are they natural to the property?
We can hear it in the background, right?
Yeah.
So Ocho Rios is actually Spanish for 8 rivers. And what we have done here at the resort, we bring that into the resort. So it's a part of who we are and what we do. So because the resort, there's a nook and cranny for everybody. So we have babbling brooks, we have
Yes.
koi ponds, and we
Yes.
have natural
Right,
waterfalls
the
as
koi
well.
ponds, yes.
And the property in which we are on, actually, there is rivers below us, yeah. So we have actually tapped into the natural ecosystem, and then that's what you see when you walk around the resort. And the kois are beautiful. They're
The
nice
kois
and
are
healthy.
beautiful. There are some very large kois down below. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes, such a beautiful, beautiful
No, man,
property. There's
definitely.
lots of little nooks and crannies to get away and really have that romantic experience
Definitely.
and be off on your own. And then in the pool, I don't know how much you can see, the pool behind us is an amazing, fun pool with the swim-up bar, and people are having a good fun time for themselves
So we
earlier
have
today.
we have 3 of those on property. So we have one here. which the actual pool itself is 3/4 acres, right?
3/4
Yeah.
acre. Wow.
All right. So it's an amazing swimming pool bar. There's a lot of chaise lounge, so it's never get crowded.
Mhm.
And again, the physical distancing. Each chaise lounge, for each couple, we have 6 feet apart. So you get a
Wonderful.
chance to cram next to the person next to you.
Mhm.
We have one at the beach club as well, which is about half the size, and there's another one at the Riviera side of the property. So where the entertainment activities is nights, that's pretty much where the next pool is, and they all swim a pool bar. And Sandals took the whole swimmer pool bar concept to a whole nother level. You know, we're the first resort in Jamaica to introduce swimmer pool bar, Sandals Montego Bay, in
Oh, wow.
1988 actually. And
1988.
we've revolutionized it, and we've taken
It's
it to another level. So
amazing.
it's
It's
fun.
amazing, and they're beautiful swimming pool bars with the
Definitely.
best bartending staff
And the
there
be-
is.
and
I
the-
mean,
and the
look
be-
at
and
this.
the best tropical
This
cocktails
is beautiful.
as well. So
It's almost a piece of artwork.
it looks so perfect. We don't even
I
want to
know. I
drink
don't
it,
want
right?
to. It's like I don't even want to stir it up and mix the colors. It's so much fun.
Good stuff.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin,
No,
for
man, it's
joining me.
It's an absolute pleasure.
And like Autumn had said before, why book with a travel advisor as someone myself? This is the general manager of the property. If I have a question, an issue, a concern, I can reach out to Kevin now.
And you said it best, right? And the confidence that I want to share with you as well, clients back home, is that Connie has done such an amazing job with a partnership with her agency and us. She has a direct line to all of us. So between myself and Autumn, and also my director of sales, Siobhan, as well, she emails us, she can call us anytime, and we're available on social media if she want to reach us as well. So we're always available. And if there's ever a concern, before it gets to her, we resolve it on resort. And that's who we are, and that's what we are. So we take the ease of travel away from the clients having to plan the trip and do all of that. You book with Autumn, and then everything else is a breeze with the partnership that we forged with her over
Yes.
the years. So it's easy.
Yep, it works very well. A lot of confidence.
We're available. We're always here, and we look after your clients. If they're celebrating the anniversary, birthday, or they're getting married, or
Getting married.
it's a destination wedding.
Destination wedding.
It's a perfect location, actually.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much, Kevin.
No, man, it's a pleasure, and thank you so much for taking care of my drink.
Oh.
It's amazing. I'll definitely
Cheers.
enjoy this. Cheers.
Yes.
Here's to many happy returns, and listen.
Getting a little
back
parched.
home, if you're missing out, come on down and spend some time with us in Tourist. We're happy to host you, right?
Yeah, give me a call. I can make it happen.
All right, my dear. Good to see you again.
Good to
All right,
see you.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, thank you so much, Kevin. Wow, he's amazing, isn't he? He really is. He is just.
It's wonderful.
Makes this resort go. There's definitely a lot of people behind this resort,
Mhm.
and he's the main leader for that, which is awesome. We do have our sales manager, Siobhan, if she just kind of wants to peek in and say
on,
hi.
Siobhan, say
Come
hi.
on around here.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
This is
We look forward
Siobhan.
to welcoming you here.
Yes, so
Yes.
so she's another connection that Connie Dyer
Yes.
does
Yes.
have. So
Yes.
thank you,
Absolutely.
Siobhan.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
It's my
Siobhan.
pleasure.
We will
Thank
be-
you.
Yes. These are just a few people that Connie, has connections with, and which is amazing. So,
Yes.
Connie, let's talk about the incentives. That's what people want to hear about, right?
Yes.
So you book
Yes.
within 14 days. That's 2 weeks from today.
From today.
Um,
I want to be busy. If I'm going to have to leave and go home, I want work to do.
Yes, she loves to be busy. She loves to work, which is awesome. Another good thing about Connie as well. So, all right. So you tell 2 incentives, and I'll tell 2 incentives.
Yes. So if you give me a buzz, we'll get you booked. We'll find the perfect property for you, whether it's a sandals property, whether it's a beaches property, you want to travel with the kiddos. There are a couple incentives you can choose from. You can book within the next 2 weeks. Give me a buzz. We'll get you all hooked up. But you can travel. You don't have to travel this year or next year, but all the way up into 2023. So you can certainly plan in advance. Me personally, I'm like, do it now and enjoy it, and then plan something later. Another one, don't wait. It's such a perfect time to travel right now. But some of the incentives you can choose from is you can choose a $250 spa credit, and the spas are amazing. The Red Lane spas, there's actually 2 on this property, and we see all day long people way out. There's a pier that goes out into the ocean, and the couples are out there under the thatch roof getting their massages. It looks just lovely. Or you can choose for a sandals property, 2 people on the amazing Catamaran Cruise. They take you out usually a little before sunset. You drink, you party, you sail along the coastline. It's gorgeous. And if you book at a beaches property, It is up to 5 people. So up to 5 people in your room. So a family of 5, family of 4, 3, whatever. You get that compliment. You can choose that as a complimentary option. Or
Okay. Or a $250 credit combo. So this is fun for those who are indecisive like me. You get a $100 spa credit, a $100 private dinner credit, which is a candlelight dinner wherever you choose, and then a $50 Photoshop credit. So go get your sexy photos on the beach with your hubby dub or whatever. That's also an incentive that you can pick from. And the last and the final incentive is going to be a $250 Discover Scuba credit. This is exactly for people who, didn't do scuba diving, never done it before, but want to try it, want to learn about it, want to get certified, which you can on resort. This is $250. It's included. You can't get this anywhere else.
Nope.
It's not on the website. It's not on anything. We're giving these to Connie to give to you because we want you guys back on resort. So those are some things that we're offering for you guys. I'm going to step out. I think it's time for Connie to, say her final touches. Like I said, this is about Connie, but I need to get some beach time before the sun goes down. So I am out, but thank you guys. I really appreciate your time. Book with Connie. She is absolutely amazing, and I just thank you so much, Connie, for everything. I truly do. So cheers.
Cheers.
I'll see you at dinner.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Autumn. Hey, guys. So I've taken up a lot of your time tonight, and I really appreciate everybody logging in. This is important to me. So many of you have reached out to me over this past year, seeing how I was doing, checking in, because the travel industry was really just hit so hard with this pandemic, along with others. But I really appreciate your time and your support. I love working with you guys. I love booking vacations, booking sandals, booking beaches. Beaches is one of my family's favorite. We've been multiple times with our kids. And it's just, I'm down here trying to drum up some business is really what it comes down to. So if you're not ready to go on a vacation, that's fine. I understand everybody has to follow their own timeline, but perhaps you have some friends, some coworkers, some other family that might be talking about, going away and booking something. So please keep me in mind, keep Pack Your Bags Travel in mind. Make sure you like and follow my Facebook page. I'm here for another 2 days, so I'll be doing some more posting. There's an amazing over-the-water wedding chapel that I just have to show you if anybody's thinking about a destination wedding. A lot of great stuff still to come. So tune in, stay connected. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule tonight and watching this interview. Usually they're much shorter, and I'm usually in a bathing suit and sunglasses, so I actually got dressed this time, but there'll be more to come. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to hearing from you, and have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you on resort. Back to the beach.